Hello everyone, my name is Gamaliel, but you can all call me G. You'll never know if you never try. Those are the words that I heard from a LinkedIn post. And for the school that I'm in, honestly, you have to be a LinkedIn warrior if you want the connections and all that. But that's the words that I heard from one of the posts, and it honestly started making me think about how so many people give up before they even attempt to do something. And there are many reasons for that, which we'll get into. But I keep thinking about this YouTube channel. I never knew that I'd be able to do something like this until God helped me to take that leap. And so many people, they are influenced either by the world, by their friends, or even their own mind, telling them to never even start something just because they had a thought of it. See, I believe some people tell you not to do certain things because they can never do it themselves. They think about talking in front of people and they're like, oh, I could never do that. So if I can't do that, that means you certainly can't do it either. Or they think about, oh, maybe I should change my job to go towards something that I actually feel like it is fulfilling in my life. They'll say, oh, I can't leave my job because if I do, I won't have any source of income. And I don't even like my life to begin with. So if I don't like my life, you won't like your life. So don't get that job. These people influence you. These people influence us to think in their own mindset, which is to stay constant, to never grow, to never learn, to stay where you are for the rest of your life, to be mundane and boring, to trust in themselves and never in God. Do you see what's wrong with all these things? This is what other people's mindsets are, and they want to push that on you. But I know you. You're different. You're special. God has called you for a reason. God has called you for a purpose that is beyond any human's comprehension, because He gave it just for you. So don't listen to the naysayers telling you that you can't do something. And what's worse is that you don't even attempt to do it before you give up. Like, there's a statistic where it's like, oh, only this percentage of people make it to the NBA. That already discourages how many people? So think about that. If you can get past that mindset of saying, oh, just because it says this percentage of people become NBA players, that does not mean that I am part of them. If God has given you the abilities to be talented at basketball, then He will provide the opportunities for you. So don't listen to the statistics. Just because there's a statistic where it says something like, oh, within the first 5 years, 90% of businesses go bankrupt or something like that. I don't know the specific metrics, but just bear with me. Just because that stat is there does not mean that it will apply to you. If God has given you the mind of a businessman or a businesswoman, because hey, they got some good ideas too. But if God has given you that idea, if God has given you those capabilities, then why not just trust in Him? Don't trust in the numbers. Don't trust in the stats. That is all meant to discourage you. Because if you're discouraged, someone that's not, they'll get right in front of you. They'll make the moves that you were meant to make and get the results that you were meant to have. So don't listen to the world. Listen to God's word. If God has called you for something, go with it. Don't be afraid about, oh, how am I going to get this? What am I going to do when this comes up? God will provide. But at least start before you give up. At least take that first step before you say no more. Because that first step could lead to another, which leads to another, which leads to another. And as you keep going, you get better, you learn more. Yes, you will face difficulties. Yes, you may face blocks in the road of life. But hey, you can always get over it. Sure, it may take you some time, but you will get over it. So don't give up before you even try. Take that first step. Keep on going. And by the grace of God, you will be in a place that you never even imagined yourself to be in. All right? Take that first step. I believe, I forgot that quote. I think it's like, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but take that first step. You never know where it will lead to. But make sure you're taking that step with God by your side. All right? I'll see you in the next video.